Hey there, sign of Sagittarius. This is Kim. I hope you're doing well. Goodness. Let's go ahead, get into your reading. I'm going to pull a breakthrough pyramid spread for you today with a few different decks. I'll explain them as we go. Thank you for being here with me. Consider liking the video if you will, and subscribing to the channel. And if you would like a private reading, that information is in the description box below. So this is the breakthrough pyramid spread has 6 spots. It will tell us what we need to have a breakthrough about, what the challenge might be, and the breakthrough. We'll do 2 cards for the breakthrough. This is Krans Wild Unknown alchemy deck first that I'm using. Your strength, projected outcome, and your advice spot. Whoa. We'll do 2 for the advice also. Okay, and then let's pull from the tarot. Okay, what do I got going on here? Hang on one second. Okay, what does Sagittarius need to have a breakthrough about? What is their challenge? What is their breakthrough? There's strength at this time, probable outcome, and advice. Okay, and I think I'm going to pull from the Animal Oracle as part of your breakthrough. Maybe 1 for your advice too. Okay, so an Animal Oracle for the breakthrough, Animal Oracle for the advice spot, and only 2 more decks to go. I'm going to use the 108 deck. The 108 Oracle. Let's do 2. And 2 for advice. Okay, and then the Kipper deck, and then we'll be done, other than clarifying, because sometimes we do need to clarify with this spread. Okay, I think we're ready now. Okay, so what do we need to have a breakthrough about? It's about what to move up and out of our life, what we need to detox from, maybe quite literally what we need to move out of our existence. And it can be a certain situation, a person. I mean, it can be any of those things with the Sulfur card. There is healing to this, but whatever it is, there seems to be this 5 of fire, like either competition to get to where you're wanting to go, to your goal, or navigating an obstacle, a challenge, or a distraction. And maybe it's about getting rid of the distractions. Wow. Because I have this is what you're wanting to have your breakthrough about. Sudden wealth, 11777, and number 8, the hot air balloon. Just balance, uplifting, freedom, rise above, a new perspective, ascension, feeling good, and to elevate. So, to elevate, that is what we are going to have our breakthrough about, okay? All right, sip of coffee, hang Hang on one moment. Okie dokie. So, our challenge. Oh, yay. You know, you might resonate with the collective breakthrough. If this one resonates with you, you may want to watch the collective breakthrough message too. Because this was in the exact same spot as far as the challenge is to take flight. It's to transcend like the hot air balloon. You're in a way defying gravity here. You're beating the odds. Yes, it's a challenge. It's part of the challenge, transcending these concerns. But look what you do. The Four of Fire is celebration. It's being in participation like we're on the right path. And so, okay, again, this is the challenge. Being on that right path that leads you to transcendence. Feeling good. So this might be a homecoming in a sense of the right people, of being in participation, you know, with the right people for whatever it is that you want to have a good firm foundation in life about. The well is that there's a deeper meaning or something kind of hidden here, looking for more sustenance in life, craving experiences and people that give us real meaning, you know. And the mature woman might be actually an older woman that is in your vicinity. That might be a challenge for you. Their personality might be a challenge. They might be a challenge to you. Also, the crone archetype comes out with the mature woman as being somebody that is broad perspective, able to see the big picture, sees that life is full of ups and downs, and it's kind of like watching without judgment as things pass by, seeing like a past, present, future. It's that type of wisdom. Okay, the breakthrough. Oh, okay. Wow, we're breaking through Saturn with a new experience. That's big. That's big. So our breakthrough has to do with money restrictions or a timeline, feeling like time isn't it's like something that we're jumping, like I usually see this as a timeline shift, especially with the new pearl. I would say your breakthrough is about something that when you move it up and out of your life, just some small adjustment to your life is going to bring in this new experience, this new pearl, where you get to carry this pearl of wisdom with you too to this new thing. So your breakthrough is, I feel like it's that you're switching timelines. What is the animal oracle for the breakthrough for Sagittarius? The wasp spirit. Okay, like Saturn is all about consequences, actions, but it's also about like when we are wanting to do something but we feel like, gosh, I have this tight budget that I'm dealing with, or I have something on the material realm that I'm working through, like a 3D limitation to transcend ultimately. And so maybe there is an experience that we have to just say to ourselves, well, that kind of stung, that didn't feel too good, there was some type of consequence that we're like, okay, that was not the best, and it stung, but sometimes life stings, is the wasp spirit. All right, and that's giving us advice. 10 of water, and also you may have something, if you have Aries placements, they literally got this card for their breakthrough too. Just creating that new experience. This is your completion. This is your heaven on earth, your 10 of cups. It's being able to have all of the needs met materially and emotionally. So there is deeper meaning. There's completion. There's a happiness within you and the people around you when you have the 10 of water. Oh, and here's the life stings part. Gosh, the 3 of air. It however is part of your breakthrough, because, you know, the Three of Air, it's sometimes it's related to an experience where we go back to being a student. But this time it's like a student of a broken heart, or a broken-hearted situation where there was some type of loss experience or something that we had to go through that did not feel too good. And it's interesting that these are all connected to the new experience. In a way, it's saying that life has stung and you've experienced such great heartache, because it is the contrast that's going to lead you to what you really want, what this Ten of Water is going to bring in for you, which is peace. Wow. This is like literally another message that was part of a breakthrough. The olive branch is peace. So when dealing with these energies here, this Five of Wands, this is saying, I'm going to agree to disagree. I want peace. You know, so it's wanting peace, and it's something of this new experience that brings peace into your life. Look at these birds. No more of the ostrich trap, right? So your breakthrough is whatever it is that we've been avoiding. There's possibly either a connection, or, you know, Saturn can be like if you have, say if you have a fear or a vice or an addiction, something where every time you do something you get a negative consequence. It's like it brings more sadness to you. This ostrich trap would be telling you to take your head out of the sand and not to avoid what might hurt in the moment, but that you have this chance then not to repeat. So it's not avoiding the sting out of life. It's not escapism. It's taking the head out of the sand and facing the issues that we need to face so that we can move forward to a peaceful new experience in life. So you have this beautiful community card, which I would say definitely being influenced by the people around you, it matters, because there's some energies here that we're being told are maybe not the best of an influence to us. And then the work and the effort, the toil and labor, the work and the effort that you've put in thus far is part of your breakthrough. So I will get more, I'll get clarifying, but this is your strength. You have literally the strength card is your strength at this time. So you're a very strong person. You have a lot of power. You have a lot of stamina and endurance. And you're able to really pull on the times where, okay, if life is hurting or something stings, I'm going to be brave and powerful in this moment. This is when you pull upon that. That is your strength. Also, your ability to relate to this Drone King energy is part of your strength. This is a willingness to let parts of ourselves dissolve that are either not serving us anymore, like they're no good to us, or they were labels that weren't really who we were anyway. It's this all ever-changing like identity, or who we think we really are. And this is allowing ourselves to kind of dissolve all of those labels, all of those parts of who we are, so it can come back together in a different, more beautiful way also. The imprisonment card can be when we are feeling rather trapped in our mind or stuck in some certain sense. It's part of your strength, though. I will clarify. Also, part of your strength is the flamingos. That I would, because I have another card that kind of suggests that this is like the in between, the in transition. But this card says soulmates, lovers, union, and attraction. So if it's two of a kind, then who is it that's you're attracting into your life? All right, I have the gold card as your outcome. Beautiful, looking good with finances, looking that if whatever it is that you end up searching for, you will find gold in that. The moon, I got the moon and the uncertain card, which I think they go hand in hand. We're really trying to take a deep dive into how we really feel. And there's something about that energy in itself that is kind of like changing. We can feel uncertain until we find this gold that comes to us. We can feel uncertain because it's the moon energy in itself. Also, I'm like, you didn't dream this up. Now you have the Lover's energy. There is some type of soulmate, a new person that's going to come on your path. Maybe you don't feel like that's going to happen, or you're just very uncertain about it, but it's part of your outcome. And it just looks like a really big Ace of Pentacles to me. So your advice, wow, you're going from here, roll with the seasons is the advice, is you're going from winter to spring. So you're in a period where maybe it feels like imprisonment. Maybe it feels like there's a lot of stillness, where there's not much movement or progress ahead. But there's lots of work that's being done on the inner side. So doing that inner work is very necessary. Having time for stillness and peace inside yourself. And then you come to the spring, which means that there are new blossoms, something that's blooming. And that's part of your advice. Well, you really are being guided very much so by the divine. You have 2 doves of peace here. Wow. Okay. Be the peace, dove spirit. You have that bird too. So white doves might be very significant to you. I have the Justice card as part of your advice. And the 7 of Fire, which is you are never giving up. You are asserting yourself. And maybe it's some type of advice for allowing a new partnership, contract, relationship to bloom or blossom in your life. Allowing for that. Looks like the scales, the karma is going to, the good karma is going to pay off, because there's just so much peace here. It feels very holy. Feels holy. And then I have the universe, the 7. Source, infinite, unending, enduring, eternal, creation, heaven, the higher perspective. And this person has their arms out, right? Ready to receive. And you have the mother lode, which this is like a millionaire or maybe even higher than that. But it is a status of achieving a lot of wealth, prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, having plenty, money maker, sudden wealth, the real deal, on easy street, fortune, the prime source, advantage. You have the courthouse coming out also. A lot with your truth, justice, truth, and the scales being balanced. And here we have the official person, number 22. Can be a very powerful friend or ally on your side. Whatever it is blooming or blossoming. I mean, it may be that this mother lode, some type of money status of yours, is going to shatter anything that you thought was a restriction upon yourself. Whew. So you can expect something to really bloom or blossom from this period of stillness and uncertainty. Tell me about what we need to possibly move out of our existence. What is this 3 of air and the wasp stings? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody who's not being very genuine. It may be attached to somebody that was a partner of yours. A relationship where somebody was trying to offer you their cup, but they really, either they weren't being honest about what they were offering, or you just see right through it. See that somebody's not being transparent with you or genuine with you. Okay, so what is this courthouse about? The Ace of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. I think you all are going to be very wealthy and have some kind of loving new beginning here with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's tied to the courthouse. So once something blooms or blossoms and comes into your life, I feel like they're going to want to move really fast with you. you know, get married or have a contract signed, some type of agreement, something where you're locked in to some type of really big amount of wealth. 1010, it's like time for this. What about this hidden emotions? Tell me more about our hidden emotions. And the moon. Oh, about acknowledging and opening, not avoiding, but acknowledging what is it that we are needing to listen to our intuition that's keeping us being held back or keeping us from going in the direction that our intuition is trying to tell us to go in. So it is about understanding those things that are either holding us back or those things that we have been avoiding that involve with literally a direction change or shift in our life that's going to bring the more positive energies in. So, like, knowing what has been holding you back. Hi. Hi. Whoa. Hi. Okay. Making good choices, especially about in regards to what we put in our body with the 7 of Cups. I think it was coming out in the reverse, but it is what it is at this point. But meaning that we see something clearly now about the choices. It can be about what we can't, because this card can be a card of escapism. I'm not seeing things clearly because of that, but it doesn't have to be that. It can be about just seeing that not all these choices are going to be good for you and what to choose. Choosing the ones that are the best for your health with the Queen of Cups in the reverse are good, especially if you resonate with sometimes slacking in taking the best care for your health. Okay. 8 of Swords. What is it that's keeping, again, is it some type of health thing that has been keeping us limited, trapped in the past somehow, ultimately holding us back from having this big completion emotionally and materially? So how can we fix that? How can we fix that? By being the director of your own film, the King of Wands. By taking charge and action. By confidently, like, building what you want to build and navigating obstacles and challenges without reaching out to the choices that are not good for us. Persistence. And it's kind of pointing here to this mother lode. Persistence. Never giving up. Even through exhaustion, you keep persisting because you're going to get it, right? You're going to get it. You're going to get it right. You're a mastery level here with something that you do with your pentacles, with your money. It's looking really good. Yes, good news on something that you're creating. Empress energy and the Page of Wands. Really exciting good news coming in about what you're able to create from some kind of skill that you have or ability. And when you combine that with having fun, with letting your child, like inner child, play, but then also creating with the Empress, you have like your cornucopia. You have plenty. You do have the mother lode. So this is extremely good news in all of those areas also, by the way. Let's pull an angel number for you and a white light oracle and wrap it up with that. Extremely successful. The Empress. The mother lode. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. The director of your play. You are a leader here. 28. I'm a leader. 333 is a card that says you're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker here. A positive light. You're guiding others, or you will be guiding others. And it says, I am powerful. Oh, I have to look at it first before. Oh, good. She's covering it up. Good. Okay. So 333, definitely a very powerful card. I am powerful. Oh, that's a good one too. And Yogini. Okay, Alana Fairchild, White Light Oracle, 14, Yogini of 285 Hertz. 14. Changes in your life, including closing doors or missed opportunities, are not going to derail your fulfillment. Realignments are happening based on divine wisdom and timing. You are being diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. Trust in how your life path is unfolding. Stay true to your authentic healing journey because it is working, whether you realize it or not. Significant inner healing is taking place. Yeah, switching timelines, avoiding obstacles, challenges, and yeah, your spirit team is helping you do this. So number 27, Aurora of Gamma. Aurora of Gamma, 27. It is time to let go with what has been. You are swiftly outgrowing your past. Explore and commit to a spiritual practice that supports your personal transformation so that you can cross the threshold before you now. Embrace your freedom to be creative in your approach, rather than doggedly committing yourself to previous ideas or plans. You have the spiritual intelligence necessary to evolve. Continue your healing journey with a trust that a positive outcome is imminent. Oh, helping you face even the greatest challenges, it says. The aurora of Gamma indicates a shift into a new cycle, but also the growing presence of the light within, which is the creative light of spirit. Tuning into that light will open up options for living soulfully, away from the grip of ignorance, no longer constantly ensnared by the compelling but ultimately fraudulent conjurations of ego. Her new era is inner transformation with positive external consequences. Trust in what your inner light is manifesting in your heart and in our world. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Sending you love and light. Bye.